The Gilgo Beach murders, a crime that captivated and terrified Long Islanders for more than a decade. 10 victims, devastated families, and so many questions. Who was responsible? Was there more than one killer? Would the murderer ever be caught?
Rex, did you do it?
Suddenly, an arrest. 59-year-old Massapequa Park architect Rex Heuermann was charged with 3 of the killings: Amber Costello, Melissa Barthelemy, and Megan Waterman. Their remains were found in a wooded area along Gilgo Beach in December 2010. He's also considered to be a strong suspect in the case of Maureen Brainard Barnes. All of the women worked as sex workers. Neighbors in his Massapequa Park community are stunned. Heuermann grew up in the home he still lives in here on First Avenue.
Shocking. They can't be anything else but shocking.
Newsday investigative reporter Sandra Peddie explains what prompted law enforcement to make an arrest after 13 years. My understanding is the big break in the case actually came March of last year.
That's absolutely right. That's when they linked a Chevrolet Avalanche to Rex Heuermann. And they also put him in the same areas that had been pinpointed by cell phone records. And he matched the physical description that a witness had given at the beginning of the investigation in 2010.
And that same description also was similar to the FBI profile that had already been out there, right?
Absolutely.
What we now know, according to investigators, is Heuermann was the center of an intense 14-month investigation during which he allegedly used 7 different burner phones and did more than 200 searches about the Gilgo Beach investigation, even checking out the website created by police to gather information and tips. Investigators used DNA from hair samples found on the victims and a pizza box tossed in the trash to help connect the dots.
This was an investigation that was built piece by painstaking piece. They literally had to start from scratch and go through every piece of evidence and look at it again with fresh eyes.
Suffolk District Attorney Ray Tierney credits this arrest to the tireless work of the task force, made up of Suffolk and State Police, the DA's office, the sheriff, and the FBI.
That's what working on cold cases is. You take all of these disparate pieces and you look for relationships, you look for connections. So that's what we did, and that's why you need that collaboration.
There are still 6 other victims tied to Gilgo Beach, and DA Tierney says no one is stopping now.
It's not over. I mean, it's not over by a long shot. So this is the first step.
I'm Shari Einhorn for NewsdayTV.